How's it going, everybody? Checking in on a greatly requested video of an update on the RO system box and fresh air intake for the skimmer and the manifold and everything. Just wanted to show you guys the final product of the little mini project of basically, if you would have seen old videos that I posted for the RO system, used to keep it in the old tank separate box area inside the house, and that's always, having an RO system inside your house, it can leak. It's a water problem. So I was happy to get that out. Basically, what we did was, hopefully you can see here on camera. Yeah, and I'll go ahead and do a close-up. But basically, right here, I got some Schedule 40 PVC, 1 inch, and I got a 3/4 inch Schedule 40 PVC pipe. Got a 1 inch concrete drill bit, and I already had a really crummy made hole with a crummy drill bit that I had done, and it was a dirty hole. I was able to get the RO piping through it, but I wasn't able to, if I wanted to run something else through it, it would have been like very difficult. So because there's it wasn't clean, so there was like rocks coming down from the wall foundation in it. The CBS block. We're in Florida, everything's CBS block. So basically, the pipe now allows me to just push something in and push it out. And I'll show you outside. What we're going to do today is we're going to put some duct seal. You can also use plumber's putty if you'd like. There's probably some even fancier ways that you can close it up, but we're just trying to keep it simple, so that way you're not getting environment and bugs coming in and out of the house. And you just want to go ahead and do a little quick seal on it. So we're going to use some duct seal. You can just get this over at your plumbing supply store or Home Depot or whatever, and you're just going to put it in there. I'll show you what it looks like when we zoom in on the video, and I'll show you what it looks like on the outside. So I'll see you back in 2 to 3 minutes and show you what the finished product looks like, and then we'll go outside. All right, guys, so here we go. Finished product right here. The Suncast outdoor RO enclosure, cabinet, call it whatever you want. It has been working really good. I'm wearing a different shirt than what you saw a couple seconds ago. That's because it started raining when I was filming that video, so I didn't actually get to do the final recording of it, but it is what it is. So here's what you got. You've got the wastewater line coming out here, out the bottom, and when we open it up, is what you got. So everything has been properly mounted in here. I'll do a close-up right at the end just so you guys can see it, but basically what you'll see is we brought in through one hole at the bottom the main lines coming in, and they go up, they loop around, and then it goes right back out through the one side. So it's a really simple design. I was originally going to do like a cross brace across here and then just mount to it, but it really wasn't needed. It's able to support basically the brackets on the RODI system is able to support the weight of the water and the canisters and everything, including the membranes up here. So my sediment filter, which is the one that's basically getting changed out the most, is right there. And basically just keep these little guys out here, just do a quick swap out, and it's super easy. So it's been running about 5 months now. So unfortunately, film this in different segments. But yeah, so it's been up for 5 months, and you can see, basically in the close-up, there's not going to be any growth of any gross kind of stuff in here. I've changed out the sediment filter once, and that's about it. Basically, I did a full clean out of all the filters, except for the membranes, aside from the 2 membranes, right when I did the initial install, and just kind of started it fresh there. And yeah, I mean, there's no light coming in here, so you don't have to worry about anything as far as light causing growth of bad, algae and whatnot. And you'll also see here I did one separate line for the fresh air intake. I might do a separate video on that, but in case you don't want to watch it, just call up Bulk Reef Supply to get that stretch of silicone hose that you want. You're not going to find it. I almost guarantee you're not going to find that silicone hose with the exact diameter that your baffle on the interior side of your protein skimmer, at least the Reef Octopus one that I've got, the Classic 120 I think it's called. You're not going to find it locally. And I'm in Fort Lauderdale. It's a big port city. I've gone to probably half a dozen industrial supply places. Nobody carries that very specific silicone sized hose. So just call Bulk Reef Supply if you're wanting to do a fresh air intake extension like I did. Don't waste time trying to find it locally. You just won't get it. And if you do, good for you. We're a port city here. I thought I would have found any kind of hose that I wanted, and it was not happening. So anyways, though, I hope you guys like the setup. I don't think there's really anything else to really say about it other than, again, wastewater line. Oh, I did drill one additional hole right here for the fresh air intake. Yeah, there's air that's sucking into this, but you see here, I basically took the Reef Octopus holder off the skimmer, and I just mounted it right here on the bracket, so it's a nice clean install. And aside from it helping keep the pH up a little bit, because it's sucking in fresh air from out here, it also has that little bit of sound that the silencer, emits. It can't get rid of all the sound. It takes that sound outside and, lowers your decibels, that little gurgling bit that that it produces. So I'll put the microphone next to it, maybe in case you guys can hear it. Y'all have protein skimmers, so you know what it sounds like. But feel free to comment below. I will, again, post the link to the Suncast cabinet below. But I'm just trying to think here. A couple of people have said that, hey, how am I going to do this up north? Why don't you get like a terrarium heater, maybe run a little electrical line, or do a battery powered or solar powered thing out here for a heater, and just get a little space heater that doesn't emit too much but would be enough to keep the permafrost from accumulating in here. And you'd probably want to mount one up here and one down here, and give that a try. So I'm in Florida, South Florida, not going to have to worry about it. So feel free to have somebody else do a video with what they end up doing on that. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and hope you like this install. I'll go ahead and show you the close-up now, just so you got it. Alright guys, extreme close-up here for the final install. I'm trying to keep this as level as possible for everyone, so you can see the clearance that we've got up here. Plenty of clearance if you mount it just like I did for 2 membranes up top. And then as you come on down, you can see where we've got the intake line for the protein skimmer, fresh air intake, the little hole that I made for just a little bit of extra air circulation. And yeah, I basically did a 1-inch hole. So that 1-inch hole that I used over here, which you guys may not have seen previously, Yep, probably should have showed you that earlier. This is the hole and the original hole. I did a couple holes here. You know, learning I'm not super handy with power tools, but anyway, so that's the original 1-inch line that I re-drilled, used the plumber's putty or air conditioning duct putty, and basically, yeah, just run that 1-inch hole right through that with the drill bit, and you'll have plenty. And it's super tight. As far as the plumbing, you guys could probably go a little tighter on yours, or make it a little loose, so it's up to you guys. And that's really all about it. So, and then this is again how it closes. Oh, and that's, you can see, that's how much my sediment filter is, in case you guys are just really concerned about the algae buildup or whatever. You can see there really is none. Those are the DI resin chambers. You can see they're naturally, it's probably had about, I don't know, 400 or 500 gallons run through it. And here's a little audible noise, if that even comes through, from the baffle. And in case you guys are curious, this is our water pressure here in Fort Lauderdale without any load on it. So it goes between 60 to 80 psi at any given time without a booster pump. So just for giggles, in case anybody was really interested in that. So, all right, thanks for tuning in, guys. I won't keep you any longer. Have a great day. And in case you're on Instagram, feel free to click on my Instagram link if I figure out how to do it. I just got on it.